Welcome back, welcome back.
Time to play the game. Time to play the game.
You ready?
It's all about the game and how you play it. It's all about control and if you can take it. It's all about your debt and if you can pay it. It's all about pain and who's gonna make it. I am the game, you don't wanna play me. I am control, no way you can shake me. I am heavy debt, no way you can pay me. I am the pain and I know you can't take me. Look over your shoulder, ready to run like a Cleveland bench from a smoking gun. I am the game and I may lose. So move on out here and die like a fool. Trying to figure out what my move's gonna be. Come on over, sucker, why don't you ask me? Don't you forget there's a price you can pay. Cause I am the game and I want to play.
You sure you ready?
It's time to play the game. Time to play the game.
Yes. It's time to play a little game. Big Judah style.
Good rising, brethren. This is Big Judah, coming to you guys from California. Before I begin, need a more praise to High Yahweh. Acknowledgement to Earthy Mother,
Sound the horns.
who is the Holy Spirit.
Long range.
Acknowledge Hawashah. I pray the Most High blesses this lesson this evening, gives more knowledge and understanding of the events of the past, in order to understand events that are currently happening on the earth, so we get a much better understanding of the things that are soon to come on the earth. Got a lot of these Christians and prepper channels, some of these people that are Christians and doing the news, eating up all this information talking going on over there in Israel, over there with Iran, over there with the Palestinians. They're talking about how this is prophecy in the book of Revelation being fulfilled. And I just, would like to ask them, what exactly is being fulfilled? Don't just say, well, in the Bible, it's just fulfilling the book of Revelation. You need to be a lot more specific
Yes.
than that. Because if this is the Most High, this is the will of the Most High, you should be able to pinpoint scriptures that are pretty much showing you that this is somehow the fulfillment of scripture.
Yeah. Should be easy.
I'm going to show you
Oh, all right. You got this, Big Judah?
what
Good
they're
looks.
trying to fabricate, what they're trying to push, has already happened. And it did not happen to these people. These people have said that they have not lost their heritage. They have not been scattered to the four corners. But the Bible says otherwise. Let's get into this. Use this Bible.
You know he just ended the whole argument right there. If you're really whatever, then you fit the scriptures, and you should be scattered to the four corners of the earth until the Most High comes back. You shouldn't be gathered. You shouldn't be able to fight a war. You should be getting trampled on like the Lord wanted for you.
Right here. I like to check out some of these other Bibles and like their breakdowns of certain things. We're going to take a look at the apologetics here, the study Bible, okay? Our Most High I already read this section and I already had it marked off a long time ago. But, Most High led me back to this tonight. This is the prophecy that you're seeing being fulfilled. But see, it's the whole world that has been found guilty by the Most High. They're trying to separate Gentiles into different groups and acting as if somehow their actions are fulfilling prophecy. See, the fact that they all have been confederate against the Israelites is prophecy. The fact that they're all going to have to pay is prophecy. They're going to have to pay for what they did to the Israelites. Let me show you. The Lord and his sheep. Woe, of course, we know that woe means destruction. So change that. Destruction to the shepherds who destroy and scatter the sheep of my pasture. So you always think that this is just like pastors and priests, and this is going to be the Antichrist that's coming. But no, this has been your Catholic Church with the Inquisition that did not allow us to follow our power, did not allow us to follow.
I wonder who had black people enslaved for 500 years and said, you're not a man, you're nothing. You're gonna follow whatever the fuck I tell you to be, and you're gonna live how I tell you to be. It's funny, that's what they said to Israelites was gonna happen to them. So, you kind of see how the history book and his story go hand in hand?
The covenant that we had established with our power. Okay? So destruction to the shepherds.
Sound the horns,
Destroy
long range.
And scatter the sheep of my pasture. So now you gotta find out who has destroyed the Most High's sheep. Well, Palestinians haven't destroyed them, right? Because, I mean, you know, they shot off a few rockets, but most of the time, they have rocks. They have tanks. They have a military. They're not destroyed. Okay? So it's got to be another group that's destroyed the Most High's people. Right? So woe or destruction to those shepherds who destroy and scatter the sheep of my pasture. This is the Most High's declaration. Therefore, this is what the Lord, the God of Israel, says about the shepherds who shepherd my people. These are going to be the people who are, you know, in these positions of authority, who've been in authority, who's been in authority this whole time while we were asleep. The Gentiles, their churches, the Catholic Church, the Constantine Christian Church. They've been the ones that have been pastoring or shepherding the Israelites. So therefore, this is what the Lord, the God of Israel, says about the shepherds who shepherd my people.
So all the people that actually, you know, go make churches just to do it, you really don't believe in the Lord, and you're just like, yeah, I can make money. I used to be a pimp, and I could talk well. I used to be a hustler. I used to be whatever, a salesman, whatever it is. See, you thought this shit was fake, and you're doomed. You are doomed.
You have scattered my flock, banished them, and have not attended to them. I will attend to you because of your evil acts. The Most High has turned his face in his anger away from us, and now he's turned it to the other nations. The ones in the know already know this, but they're not letting the vast majority of the world know this, so they're giving you spectacle. They give you games. They give you conflict. They give you fear. Okay? So again, I will attend to you because of your evil acts. That's what the Most High is getting ready to do to you. This is the Lord's declaration. I will gather the remnant of my flock from all the lands where I have banished them. Like I told you, the Most High is the one that banished us. The Most High was the one that has scattered us. And he's going to be the one that's going to bring us back together. Okay? So again, I will gather the remnant of my flock from all the lands where I...
No, Jesus is going to do it.
I have banished them. And I will return them to their grazing. So we're going to return to our land.
No, Jesus is going to return us to our greatness. Not the Father. Not by his orders.
You're going to be going back to...
Does it make sense?
Most I gave you. You're not going to be staying with us unless you're cleaving to us. Right? And the Most High is giving you the heart to cleave to the Most High's chosen people. They will become fruitful and numerous. I will raise up shepherds over them who will shepherd them. They will no longer...
People are going to choose who the preachers are. The Israelites are. People around them, none of you fucking get to choose who the fuck is your leader. See? I don't care if you like the way I say it. He didn't choose me to lead, I don't think. He chose me to bash this fucking truth to your head because your sons and daughters are probably the leaders and other people are going to hate them that are your own people and you're stupid. Because you didn't get chosen. You're going to be fucking haters like Israel's biggest problem. Oh yeah, the Lord calls up the most stiff-necked people ever. The most hard-headed motherfuckers to exist. I wonder why he made us like that. Oh, so we can go through slavery and resist it. Even though we're completely beaten ahead, we can still resist because we're stiff-necked. We won't stay listening to fucking nothing and no one, not even the Lord. Because he made us to break the curse.
or dismayed, nor will any be missing. This is the Lord's declaration. This is what you're seeing happening in the process of happening right now. Most High is raising up his shepherds. He's raising up his shepherds to
Yes,
shepherd
he is.
his people, to show them
Sound the horns.
to disconnect them from Babylon. They know there's nothing they can do to stop this.
You don't like
So
that, do
now
you?
They're going to resort to spectacles, attacks, games, distraction.
After distraction.
The power that they had has been taken away from them. Okay? Now, let's go ahead and take a look at this book.
Do so.
The history of the Inquisition of Spain and the Inquisition and the Spanish dependencies. There's very little information about the Inquisition in other parts of the world, but the Spaniards took the Inquisition all over the place. Wherever they established themselves and they took over, the Spanish, the Inquisition was present. They wanted
Sound
to
the
do
horns.
only in Spain, where the Jews were. But it would make sense that they were going to take down all 12 tribes. So they were going to all different lands where the 12 tribes were.
Oh, really?
So they came over here to the Americas and they implemented the Inquisition here as well. Because they were going after who? Jews, Israelites. And they were already here.
Oh, really?
So this is one quick story here of Judaism, okay? And what they did, this is how they scattered the flock. They were doing it worldwide. It was not only going on in Spain, okay? It says in 1626,
Stainless steel juice press allows you to easily unleash the power of...
Raise your children and raise them to be very respectful, have hospitality, and keep their heart open, allow children to be heard, help kids release their fear, maybe even kids like to sleep, if it's your child, that's why your child likes to sleep with you, because like they feel protected around you, they won't have nightmares or something like that.
I don't know if y'all can hear that. I hope you can.
And stuff, you're able to like use your sort of light to free them, from the negative emotion or sadness. You lift these children up as we're here. So with the next card we have
Let's tap in.
Exceptional people begin with just ambitions. We can
my
choose to
wolves
believe in ourselves
and
and
my
thus to
ninjas.
strive, to risk, to persevere, and to achieve. We can choose to set no limits on ourselves, to set high goals and dream big dreams. I'm talking about a desire so fierce that it changes a person's life. We can use those dreams to fuel our spirits with passion. We can fall in love with our own abilities and our own
Sound the
potential,
horns.
then choose to maximize those abilities. We're free to choose what we're going to think about ourselves. No one can stop us from chasing our dreams. You get to write your life story. I would venture that most people are talented in something, whether they realize it or not. It's something internal. Great performers share a way of thinking, a set of attitudes and attributes like optimism, confidence, persistence, and strong will. They all want to push themselves to see how great they can become. These attributes and attitudes cause champions to work harder and smarter than other people.
You ready?
They help them stay focused under pressure and to produce their best performances when the stakes are highest.
I am the pressure.
In the book of Ecclesiastes, it was written that the runner with the best foot speed doesn't always win the race, and the strongest warrior doesn't always win the battle. That knowledge persisted into the 20th century. Striving to be exceptional is never easy. Going after big ideas takes sweat. It takes persistence, patience, and a bedrock belief in yourself.
Balls.
I care about how a person lives his life. I care about whether a person refuses to place limits on himself and instead chases greatness. I had a privileged upbringing. I mean that my childhood taught me to be optimistic. I didn't know it then, but I realize now that this was a precious gift. Exceptional people, I have found, either start out being optimistic or learn to be optimistic because they realize that they can't get what they want in life without being optimistic. That's why I say I was privileged. I didn't have to learn optimism. It was given to me. I learned to believe that with hard work, you could be the best. That's optimism. It may not be as natural for people growing up today to feel optimistic as it was for me and many others in my generation.
Yes.
Instead of seeing examples of people succeeding and progressing, they can find it all too easy to see examples of people struggling.
Yes.
One of the ways people learn to be optimistic is by seeking out role models who have achieved great things. If these role models are in some way similar to themselves, they can help instill optimism. One classic example is the evolution of the world record for the 1-mile run. Pessimism abounded about whether a human being was even capable of running a 4-minute mile. There were articles in the press in which supposed experts opined that the human body simply wasn't built to run a mile that fast. Then a British medical student and elite amateur runner, Roger Bannister, took a look at the prevailing pessimism and decided it was poppycock. Bannister decided he was capable of running a 4-minute mile, and he trained hard to do so. On a rainy day in 1954, he did it, running a 3:59.4 mile. Almost immediately, an Australian runner, John Landy, bettered Bannister's record. Within a few years, many runners broke through the once impregnable 4-minute barrier. Bannister had been a powerful role model, and his success turned many runners from pessimists to optimists about their ability to break 4 minutes in the mile run. Optimism is an attitude that people can choose to have. Obviously, I was fortunate in that my upbringing made it easier to be optimistic. But if it hadn't, I could have chosen optimism. It's not easy, but it can be done. Optimism is often an act of faith, a belief in something that cannot be proven. Anyone can have it. Find ways to become and stay optimistic. I like anyone who's performing to have an optimistic attitude, because performances go best when the performer trusts her skills and lets the performance flow. One way both teams and individuals can help themselves to an optimistic frame of mind is visualization. Visualization is a kind of purposeful, intense imagination. Optimism doesn't guarantee anything in sports. It just improves your chances.
Yes.
So why wouldn't you be optimistic? If it were a choice, you couldn't.
A fan, some guys run and some guys stay. Maybe it was your time to lose. Lose? I don't lose! I win! I win! That's my job! That's what I do! This is a Super Saiyan. And this is what is known as a Super Saiyan that has ascended Or you can just call this a Super Saiyan 2. Yeah. It's time to level up, baby. Let's level up! Hey! I'm on my head. Yeah, I'm on my head. Yeah, it's time to level up. I'm on my guard. Go. I'm on my guard. Go. It's time to level up. What's this side here? GMB ain't red. What's this side here? GMB ain't what? What's this side here? GMB don't kill. What's this side here? GMB is what? So my young Goku flow got the KO kid. Not a Super Saiyan, but this AK player man, sprayer man. Shotgun Kamehameha, that's in a greater rappers whole flow. We call it hater spray. Shine so hard, niggas be ice grilling. Bring a great 8 down the size. Call me Krillin. Legendary like Broly, I'm trying to make $1 million. In the red ribbon, niggas by the million. Need a special team playing. I'm not Piccolo, got hazel grenades. Special beam cannons. You dirty special team standing. It's 38 special. Finish, push your whole team standing. These old niggas, we call them powder puffs. Scared to go hard, see the world if I power up. You washed up or you showered up. How you gon' dry your FJ? Leave the whole towel cut. Educated, pressure got his powers up. Crunch that sense beam in the L, roll a shower up. Working class nigga, working ass nigga.